Hey guys, this is Callum from EnglishShooting and welcome to the channel. If this is the first video you're watching on EnglishShooting, don't be alarmed, they're not all like this, but I do have to warn you this is a little bit of a ranty video. And I've come here into the office mainly to not inflict the rant you're about to receive on Connors and Alex, because they receive enough of my ranting as it is. But this topic is incredibly important and it has some fairly serious connotations. Now, the show Love Island receives a lot of criticism and so do its contestants. One contestant has received, I think, a disproportionate amount of criticism, abuse and threats of violence, and that is Ollie Williams. Now, Ollie is a hunting and conservationist supporter, somebody that very much reads between all of the bullshit you will see from left-leaning liberals and vegans, and understands that the best way to support animals, the best way to prevent extinction is actually through conservation and actually through hunting. And I know many of you out there that are probably already enraged on me saying that, and your tiny little brains can't fathom how actually killing an animal helps grow populations, but it is the case. There are many different cases of this happening, and there's a very important video which I'll put the link in the description below for you to go and watch, and it's called A Conservationist's Cry, and it documents cases across the whole of Africa where hunting has helped sustain populations and grow populations, where they introduced 17 lions into their reserve to find that they grew to a population of over 500, or it documents cases where hunting has been banned and numbers have then fallen. Like in Botswana, when hunting was banned in 2014, they actually found that more animals were killed as a result because of the loss of revenue. Whether you agree or not with people paying to go and shoot animals, there are people that want to go and do it. Again, I've said many times before, I don't see the interest myself. I don't necessarily agree with the activity myself. But what you cannot argue against is the good that it does. Their villages and their economies are built on hunting. We have been hunting as a species for thousands and thousands of years. It has been a part of our way of life, and it actually is part of the ecosystem balance of places like Africa. When you remove it or when you restrict it, that's when you impose an imbalance, and that's when villages get wiped off of the face of the earth because they are no longer able to sustain their existence. They end up having to go and kill more animals to survive because they don't have the money to go and buy the food elsewhere from the hunting. And I find it incredibly hypocritical that people want to vilify Ollie Williams when there is a show as cancerous as Love Island, a show that has contributed to the suicide of its contestants. It produces a very toxic image and role model for young people. It is more than happy to show silicon-pumped, artificial, fake people as a role model, but you have someone here that isn't fake, is very real, incredibly hardworking and successful, but because they understand the value of hunting and they understand the value of hunting for conservation, they are vilified. It has even got to the point where his family have had to employ 24-hour security because of the vile threats that he has been receiving. And he's meant to be the evil one. He's meant to be the bloodthirsty killer, and yet he's the one fearing for his life. It's absurd. And then you get into the whole arena of Caroline Flack, the poster girl for Love Island, the previous presenter, that ended up battering her boyfriend with a lamp, creating a horrific scene in their bedroom that even Patrick Bateman would be proud to see. And this is what we are putting up on a pedestal. This is what we are encouraging. This is what we are showing our future generations is acceptable. There are a suspected 38 suicides linked to reality TV. Yeah, go and beat your boyfriend with a lamp and cover blood all over the bedsheet. Pump yourself full of all these chemicals, lip fillers, breast implants. Make sure that the way you look is the most important thing in your life and lead you to a very unhappy and suicide-filled existence. And the funniest thing about this all, the accusations of Ollie being a big game hunter aren't actually true at all. He has been involved in conservation and he has shot animals, but he states that they are sick or injured animals. He went out there and found some sick and injured animals and decided to put them out of their misery. What an evil bastard he is. Now please, if you are an animal lover, what would you prefer? An animal to go on injured and suffer, or to be put out of its misery? I am an animal lover myself. I've had many different household pets, and it absolutely breaks my heart when you have to make the decision to put them down. But ultimately, it's for their own good. They are in pain and they are in suffering. I don't see any of these activists flying out to actually do anything about the problem of these sick and injured animals, where Ollie is. And he is promoting hunts and he is promoting big game shooting, which actually helps conserve these animals. They actually help make these animals' numbers thrive and bring in income to the local villagers. If anything needs to be banned here, it's Love Island itself. It's reality TV as a whole. People are quite happy to ignore the suicides and the toxic inspirations that it gives our young people because it's a bit of entertainment, but they're more than happy to jump on the bandwagon where hunting and big game hunting is concerned because they think it's evil and would like to ignore the facts of the tremendous good it actually does. Now again, before you jump on my channel and you want to comment, you're an idiot, you're bloodthirsty, you're insane, I am presenting the facts to you. And if you're incapable of absorbing the facts and actually coming up with a reasoned and sensible opinion of hunting and big game hunting, that's your problem, not mine. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you do take something away from it. As I said, I will put the Conservationists Cry in the description below. Please go and watch it if you want to learn more. It's about 17 minutes long, but it really does highlight the good that hunting does and also the bad that banning hunting does as well. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and I'd really appreciate a thumbs up on the video if you did enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, I hope to see you soon.